and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing with you some fun kid crafts that I found. All of these crafts are $5 and under. And I do believe that I picked some up for even less than that because Target was having a really good sale in their Target dollar spot. So if you don't know, I have 3 boys. I have a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And with spring break that is here and summer break that is coming, I have to keep the boys very entertained, or everything they start fighting and things get destroyed and I cannot keep up. So to keep our sanity together and to keep us a healthy, happy family, I've decided to try my hardest to really keep them engaged and their minds going and things like that. So I do have some fun crafts, like I said, but then I also have some brain teasers that I put together that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I will be sharing those with you as well. So to start off, I got 2 of these, and they're the dinosaur terrariums, and I picked these up at Target. They were half off. Generally, I believe they're $5 each. It doesn't have the price tag on them, but I think that they're usually $5, and I think I picked them up for $2.50. If they're 3, then I picked them up for $1.50. But I got one for Joshua and one for Jackson, and because that's a little bit more advanced and Jasper still likes to put rocks and stuff in his mouth, I picked him up one of these, and it has like the felt shapes and everything is already cut out. If you don't know, I'm not very crafty, but my kids love crafts. They're very artistic. So anytime that I can get help with kits like this that come with like instructions and all of this stuff already cut out and like made, then it's great for me. So I picked those up for the boys. And then also, because you do run out of ideas, our city is huge, but there's only so much that I know within our city. So sometimes I need kind of ideas to really kind of get my brain working so that I can keep them entertained. So I picked up these 3 jars, and they're boredom buster jars. And again, I'm not very crafty, so making one of these was not an option for me. You can make them. I have found them on Pinterest before, but I don't have the tools or really the know-how to do it. So finding these was awesome. So they're usually $3 each. So I picked them up for $1.50, and they just come in these little plastic mason jar looking things, and the top is plastic and the jar is plastic. And it has like different prompts. So this is an on-the-go boredom jar. So it has like go bowling, go to the park, things like that. So that is what this one is. Then an outdoor adventure, and this one is similar to on the go, but it's more like go to have a picnic, go to a different kind of park, invite friends over for a water balloon fight, things that you can do at home. This is what this one is. I do like it because it also has like service acts in them. So one of them is go to your local park inside of your neighborhood and like pick up the trash, which I think is awesome. So then the next one is let's get moving. And this says like do 20 minutes of yoga, stretching, go on a family hike, different things like that. So my idea for that is to let the kids go ahead and pick things out, because I do try to have a schedule. Like Monday, we make something Monday. Tuesday is trip Tuesday. So I do try to do things like that, but I am excited about trying the summer and things like that with these, because, you know, we can take a trip to the library, but every Tuesday we know that it's the library, and I kind of want to spice things up. So those are going to be awesome for just that. So the next thing I picked up are these canvases, and they're just very thin. And I picked them up at the Dollar Tree, and along with these, I picked up this tablecloth to cover my table so that my kids can kind of just go to town. I have a really fun Father's Day craft that I'm going to do with these, and I will be sharing that with you guys. But I love these because they're actually really sturdy. Like they don't bend very well. And they're just like the perfect size for little hands. So I really like these, and you really can't beat it for $1. I know that I can go to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby and things like that, but I happened to be there and see these. And I also got aprons, little painter's aprons for the kids at Dollar Tree. Just so that way they don't have to like, you know, paint with their clothes off in case somebody's over or something like that. That mainly pertains to like Jasper and Jackson, because Josh was pretty good about that, but you know, he's still only 7, so he does sometimes spill or make a mess. So I thought these aprons were really cute, and you can't really beat them for $1, so if they tear up, that's kind of fun. I picked up these 3D puzzles, and I got these from Target, and they're all different kinds of bugs. So this one is a bee, and then I got a butterfly, a spider, and a grasshopper. And these are more for the older boys, but these are the back of them. So they're already cut out, and you just literally just put them together, and like they just fit right together. So there's no gluing necessary. But I thought it would be fun to let them paint the pieces first and then assemble them. And it's just something that, like, while Jasper's taking a nap, they can be doing this to keep them entertained, to keep them off screen time, so that their little brains and fingers are still working. So I think that this would be a lot of fun for them. And then I picked up, again, this is more for the older boys, I picked up these 3 sewing kits, and they have a blunt end plastic needle and all of like the thread and everything that you need in them. And there's 2 cats and 2 mice in the box, so each of them get a cat and a mouse. And I just think that that's so fun that they're going to be able to do that. It's a good habit to learn and a good skill, it's a good skill to learn on how to sew. It's something that I wish I would have known when I was little instead of having to learn as an adult. But I think that this would be so fun. And again, I picked this up at Target, and they were only $3. So we got the cat and mouse, an alien and a rocket ship, and then a fox and an owl. And I just think that they're so cute. So next, as you can see of the theme of building things, I picked up these cool like bird houses. And I did pick up one for each of the kids. And then I picked up a feeder for Jasper because the feeder is a little easier to put together. And with these, it's very simple. You just assemble them with the wood glue that comes in these packages. So I thought that this would be a lot of fun for like a dad time, like if I'm out or on the weekends and they're wanting something to do, this would be really fun for them to build with Kenny. And then each of them also got, one got a jet and one got a helicopter. If you don't know, my kids grew up on a military air base because my husband was a Marine, so they love the jets and the helicopters. So they thought that was so cool when I found them. And then the last thing for the crafts are these create-a-scenes, and I just picked these up at Dollar Tree, and they're just different ones. This is like an underwater one, a backyard, and then like a crazy town. And they do come with the stickers, and you can just stick them on, and I think that you can peel them off, but I'm not 100% sure. If not, that's okay. It's for days like today that are like really rainy and dreary and muddy and you can't really go outside, but you still want them to do something outside of like if they don't want to read a book or be on the screen or play a game. These are really fun because it's still something that's creative, but it's something that's quiet, and they can almost do this by themselves. Jasper knows how to get the stickers off, so he does know how to do it by himself. So while I'm doing dishes or something like that, he can be entertained instead of dumping flour out on the floor, which, fun fact, happened today. So that is it for all of my crafts for kids. I'm sure that there are a ton more. If you have some, leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear them. So the next thing I did was I made worksheets. So all of the worksheets that I got the books from Dollar Tree, and you can get them like in their little educational section, and I love them, and I just laminated them. So like this one is for Joshua, and it just is like a sight word and then like how to use it in a sentence. So I just laminated them with the laminator that I picked up from Aldi's of all places, and I know that they have them like at different times, so they might still have the laminator, and it was only $14, and you cannot beat that. So this one's for Jackson, and obviously this one's like bigger letters, it's more colorful, so it's going to really like intrigue him in things that he's doing. And then this is a numbers one, and it's for the Common Core standards, addition and subtraction. So this is like to time Joshua, and these are double-sided, so that way I can just kind of wipe them off. I'm gonna get wet erase markers, so that way as he's like writing quickly, he doesn't smear it. but I thought that this would be such good practice for him. And then finally, I picked these up, and they're chore charts. And I have one for Joshua and one for Jackson. And then of course I'll make one for Jasper, but that one's going to have to be more with pictures and things like that, because obviously he can't read. Jackson can't either, but with working with him and like him going to school and letter recognition, I did want to go ahead and make sure that he had like the letters, so that way he can be practicing his reading. So these are just little chore charts. And they have like the days of the week on them. And again, I just laminated them, you can hear it. And if they are able to do all of their chores that day, or you know, if it's like a weekly chore, that's fine, as long as they get it done. On Friday, they will get to have a treat. We do have a system of paying, so like an allowance, but we also have a penalty. So like fighting with your brothers, or just being unnecessarily just mean or rude or anything like that, they do get penalized for that. So it goes back into the payout jar. So that is how we keep track, is on charts. And then also they get paid for tasks, not these tasks, but like cleaning up the backyard or vacuuming a whole room in your house or dusting. They do get paid for that. Something that's more of a high ticket item is reading 5 extra books a week, gets them an extra $1. So that is kind of how we are going to do like the warmer months, and keeping them entertained while they're home more, and but also keep their brains going. So that is what we are going to do. But if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.